Colchester, the form team in the division defensively, not conceding a goal in their last 5 League Two matches. Gifted their opponents nothing this Christmas. It has tended to be a productive trip recently for Gillingham. They've won their last 4 visits here across all competitions. Attacking intent for them early on here. Edwards is in, cutting it back. Good effort by Payne and in by Taylor. And Colchester United lead inside the opening 6 minutes of the match. Lyle Taylor reaps the reward. He's in position to score his 6th League Two goal of the season. But it owed much to Edwards getting in behind. Payne bringing the save from Morris just prior. Experienced striker at the age of 34, who is playing further forward today than in his previous game. He's in the right place to profit. Carried into his path by Morris and no more. And it was relatively straightforward what followed from Lyle Taylor. In terms of the finish, good movement from him. Underlow advancing, Edwards taking over, and in towards Taylor again. It's going to be touched in by Oscar Thorne, but the flag's gone up, and the celebrations cut short before they ever really got started. Offside, denying Colchester their second, and the 20-year-old Oscar Thorne, what would have been his first goal of the season. In fact, it would have been his first ever goal in senior football had this one been allowed to count. Edwards involved once more. Chance on for Edwards, who was at full tilt and did well to reach it and keep it in play. And Taylor looking to bend one in, bounces it off the top of the bar. Very nearly 2 for Taylor. First was steered in from right in front of goal. This was an altogether more ambitious effort. Again, though, like the first, it owed much to Awura Edwards. Wasn't going to give that one up. Shaping as if to cross it. Maybe he was attempting to do so, but one of those, I think, where you know if you keep it on the target, if nobody gets a touch to it, it could end up in the far top corner, and it wasn't far away. Gillingham winning it back well here, though, with Nolan. He's going to have a go. Goalkeeper saves it, can't hold it. And gets down again to deny Hutton on the follow-up. And it fell the way of the fullback. Rowe done well initially, then managed to get his boot back to the ball. Nolan, who forced the first save. Macy pushed it back into some trouble. Referee lets it continue. Colchester have it in a promising position here with Oscar Thorne. Whipped in dangerously. Payne trying to get there, did get his toe to it, and it's agonisingly wide of the post for Jack Payne and Colchester. Thorne did well here in the build-up. First to hold on to it, then to bring Mandela Ebo into it. And he reached it first, did Jack Payne. Little, who swings in the cross. It's an awkward one, and it's set up to be hit. It was hit by Mackenzie, and it's a brilliant save from Matt Macy. One thought on his mind when he swung his right boot at that. Robbie Mackenzie, when it left his boot, must have thought it had a chance. Good stop from Macy. For Nevitt. The slip from Ogie could be such a costly one here. Still the chance, and in. Rattled in by Gordon. That should do it for Colchester United. That's 2-0. Well, the opportunity really was presented to Tom Hopper by Shadogi. He couldn't take it, but Gordon did. Stepping off the subs bench to settle the issue, surely. Started with a clearance from their captain, Flanagan, just in front of his own penalty area. There's the slip, the lapse of concentration, really, from Ogie. Hopper couldn't make it count. Gordon did decisively. Feet all wrong. By the time that it fell the way of J.K. Gordon, he had a bit to do with it still. It wasn't a certainty that he'd score from there, but he knew from the moment it left his boot that he'd done enough to score his second goal for the club. And Colchester's second goal of the afternoon. Chase on for Gordon. They have been able to bring in players off the bench who have made a difference, who have had an impact. Speaks much about the strength in depth. The window, of course, just around the corner. Chase on here for Nevitt. Does reach it. Does support as well from Clark, who goes down. And the decision goes the other way. The referee certainly felt that Jaden Clark made the most of that and has shown him a yellow card. To an extent sums up Gillingham's day. Ebo already on a yellow card. Did flick out a foot there, but certainly the referee wasn't convinced that he caught him. So there's time yet for Gillingham. And had that been given and a penalty scored, it would have been a very nervy finish for Colchester after all. Completely out of context, really, with much of the match. But it wasn't to be for them, and instead they're in trouble again here. Payne picking the pass for Gordon. And still with Gordon, could he do it again? Not quite for Payne. Still the chance though. Ogie this time gets back to make the clearance. And cut out the cross from Tom Hopper. To wide that challenge, did Gordon. It wasn't necessarily the pass that he was intending to play for Hopper. He was looking to pick out the unmarked Jack Payne in the penalty area, but it didn't get that far. Gordon in space. It's becoming a familiar, frequent theme in the closing stages. Slips it through towards Payne. Can he get his goal? Oh, not quite. When the goal was gaping for him. He's perhaps deserved a goal as Jack Payne for the performance that he's put in, but it's a big miss right at the end. When presented with a chance to make it 3. For Max Amer. We're in the last of the 7 additional minutes now. Clark slipping it through. Couple in the penalty area and arriving unmarked was Hutton, who couldn't find the finish and didn't really come close to doing so from a wonderful position. Even if that one had gone in, it might have been too late for them. Take it first time on the volley. Still remains without a goal for the club. Last scored for Swindon at Salford in October of last year. Not necessarily the one they wanted on the end of what was their last opportunity of the game. That is full time. That's victory for Colchester United, who scored early in the game and late in the game. And to a degree, maintain control of it in between. A vital victory that stretches their unbeaten run to 10 games in all competitions and comes with a 7th consecutive clean sheet. It's finished at the JobServe Community Stadium. Colchester United 2, Gillingham 0.